Welcome back to the channel. First off, let me start off by saying I hope you guys had a great holidays, whether or not you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope you had a good time. Happy New Year as well. Sorry I did not upload over these past 2 weeks, but we were just taking some time off to spend with the family and just enjoy the holidays. But we are back with a brand new video for you guys, and today we are going to be doing our first pulls in the big turbo, or hybrid turbo, whatever you want to call it, Mark 7 GTI. So we do have the TPC-20 ball bearing in here. It is their brand new one, and we also are running their performance cover housing for the cold side, so it has the turbo muffler delete built into it and all that. But let me stop talking so much. Let me go ahead and get on the road and get you guys some pulls, let you guys hear what this thing sounds like. I'll go ahead and warn you, it is a much stark difference from what it used to be. So we're here inside the car, as you guys can tell. The exhaust is kind of loud, you know, but the turbo is also quite loud as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get out onto the road a little bit and let you guys just kind of hear what this thing sounds like, as well as just see how hard it pulls. So we'll get out there, and then also whenever we're out, we're gonna be doing a couple little data logs as well. So we will be knocking those out of the way. This thing moves, boys. This thing gets up and moves. And we're literally seeing no knock at all. So that is awesome to see. Even on a base map, 0 knock, always a great sign. Now don't get me wrong, this turbo does really good just putting around town, but it really shines on the highway. So let's just see right now, going from 70. Of course, this is closed highway in Mexico. Let's talk about some first impressions with this new turbo, and obviously new tune that goes with it. So initial impressions right off the bat, this turbo makes so much noise in comparison to the IS-20. You hear the spooling all the time, stuff like that. Tons of noise coming out of the turbo. So that is always something that I think we all love. You know, when we drive a turbo car, we want to be able to hear a turbo. So that is something that's really nice. Let me accelerate. Like I was saying, for my first impressions, this thing, it's very impressive. The way the power band feels is just so much different from the IS-20. This thing pulls so much harder up top in the top end, and it just really doesn't seem to fall off at all, to be quite honest. It seems like it just keeps ramping in harder the higher in the RPMs that you go, and also the higher in the gears you go. So this is somewhat of a boost by gear setup. It kind of has to be, obviously, otherwise you're just going to blow your tires off all the time. So we are running somewhat of a boost by gear, but it is a very impressive tune and a very impressive turbo. Responsive, you don't lose that daily drivability at all. It really performs very well, and on top of that, it's capable. You know, it's able to make a lot of power, and it's able to deliver it very easily and in a good manner to where it's an enjoyable driving experience. So that is something I know. Obviously, there is other turbos out there that are equivalent, or in their terms equivalent, I should say. I don't know if they're actually equivalent, but you know, there are other turbos that are out there in other brands, but I decided to go with the TPC-20, so that's what I'm able to speak on. And personally, I have no negative things to say. It's a very high quality turbo, and it's holding up perfectly already. Of course, we don't have any issues so far, but I know I've seen people that have done installs on turbos, and I mean, literally like first or second drive turbo's gone out. So we've been running this turbo for about 2 weeks now, and it's performing as expected, and if not even better than I expected, to be quite honest. So we have learned that at undisclosed speeds, the underbelly of this car it does not hold on the best. I was
driving, and all of a sudden I heard some noises. I was like, oh, let me pull off the side of the road real fast. Sure enough, belly pan, whatever, not even quite belly pan, but hanging down the little plastic trim, and it was just grinding itself away. Broke off a few little pieces, so we're gonna be going home addressing that. Hopefully it's not too big of a deal. We might just end up removing the piece. I mean, weight savings, you know, why not? But either way, the driving of this car, I mean, it feels phenomenal. We have obviously done our data logs as well. We are going to be sending those over to Sneaky. He's going to be revising them for us, and we are going to be just, you know, turning this tune up even more. So we will make sure to inform you guys of whenever that happens, and give you guys obviously updates of how each revision feels and things like that. Overall though, super happy with this tune. It's phenomenal. The turbo's awesome. I really love the way that it performs, the way that it delivers. The power is just much different than anything I'm used to. It's my very first turbo swap I've ever done, so I really didn't know how different it was going to be, and it is a significant difference, and I am more than happy with my decision to go with the hybrid turbo, in particular the TPC20. If you guys have any questions though, make sure you drop those down in the comment section below. I know that not everyone knows everything right off the bat. You know, we all have to start somewhere. We got to start learning here and there. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the comment section below. Alright, so we're back at the house now, and we are just stopping by real fast to try and fix that belly pan real fast. So we're going to go down there, see if we can just, you know, screw it in, do whatever we have to do, or if we need to remove it. So let's get down there real fast and do that. So as you guys can see right here, this is what we've got damaged. It was just hanging down. I kind of just flapped it back up there, but it was just hanging like this and grinding on the road whenever we were up to speed. So we needed to do something about that. We now have our carbon fiber engine cover back on the car, of course, but we also went down under here and we got that fixed up so the underbelly is not hanging down whatsoever anymore, and should not have any issues with that. We got it screwed in there, and we were able to just use some of the factory holes that were there. So we don't have that to worry about anymore, so let's go in and hop back out on the road.